On Wednesday morning, an entire stretch of Nepal's Himalayas was hit by a wall of water and ice. In minutes, villages vanished, roads collapsed, and hundreds of people, including nearly 300 foreign tourists, went missing. This is what happened, why it happened, and why experts say it's a warning sign for the whole region. It started around 9 a.m. local time on August 26, 2026. Along the Bhotekoshi River near the China-Nepal border, in Nepal's Rasuwa district, a massive avalanche of ice and rock came down from a glacier and blocked a smaller river, the Lhende River. That blockage didn't hold. When it broke, it released a sudden violent surge of water downstream, a flash flood that tore through Rasuwa and Nuwakot districts, sweeping away homes, roads, hydropower stations, and even the Gyerong border crossing on the Tibetan side. At least 8 people are confirmed dead. Officials say hundreds remain unaccounted for, including 384 tourists, among them 291 foreign nationals from India, Malaysia, the UK, and the US. Nepal's army and armed police have deployed helicopters and rescue teams to the area, and the government has asked both India and China for help. The scale of destruction is still being assessed, but early reports paint a grim picture. Nepal's electricity authority says roughly 430 megawatts of power capacity from hydropower and solar plants has been damaged or knocked offline. Roads connecting Rasuwa to the rest of the country have been cut. Authorities have issued flood alerts for communities along the Bhotekoshi, Trishuli, and Narayani rivers, warning residents to stay away from the banks as water levels remain unpredictable. Prime Minister Balendra Shah has convened an emergency meeting of Nepal's National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Authority to coordinate the response. This isn't an isolated event. This same region saw a nearly identical disaster almost exactly 1 year earlier, in August 2025, when an overflowing glacial lake in Tibet sent floodwaters into Nepal, killing 9 people and destroying a key cross-border bridge. Scientists at the Kathmandu-based International Center for Integrated Mountain Development say the pattern is becoming disturbingly familiar. As global temperatures rise, glaciers across the Himalayas are melting faster and becoming less stable. Ice and rock break away more easily, glacial lakes swell, and when either gives way, the result is a sudden, catastrophic flood with almost no warning time for the people living downstream. Nepal, with some of the highest and most glaciated terrain on Earth, is one of the most exposed countries in the world to this kind of climate-driven disaster. Right now, the priority is search and rescue. Hundreds of families are waiting for word on missing loved ones, and international tourists caught in the disaster are among those unaccounted for. Rebuilding roads, bridges, and power infrastructure will likely take months, and displaced families will need emergency shelter and supplies in the meantime. Longer term, this disaster is renewing pressure on Nepal and the international community to invest in early warning systems for glacial lake outbursts and ice avalanches, something experts have been calling for since long before this week. This story is still developing, and we'll be tracking it closely. If you want to help, we'll drop links to verified relief organizations working on the ground in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more coverage as this situation unfolds.